And I think that was all for now.
All right, go ahead and close it, Kale. All right, go ahead and close it, Kale.
What's up?
Hey.
All right, let's get the show started. Oh crap! How long ago did Scott type that?
I'm on my way back already.
Okay, all right.
Good job, Haley.
And then you just gotta go outside the raid to the inn right there. All right, just gonna do a ready check. Make sure everybody's ready. Or here, I should say.
I had to summon Drac just in case.
Bro, I'm right here.
Sure.
Can't see him moving all over the place.
I can see the character.
Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? It'd be helpful if I start the logs. Give me. I haven't done that in so long. All right, link is posted in the logs chat or logs channel. All right, so that this encounter is pretty straightforward. Kel, I'll grab him first. We're gonna kind of pull him towards the middle here. I'm gonna have his nose pointing towards the blue marker on the right hand side. Everybody else just kind of pre-position right there. As soon as we pull range DPS, you can start going ham. Boral, just kind of as soon as you see that everybody's kind of in position, just go ahead and time warp at that time. Kale, we're going to be swapping at 3 stacks of Searing Breath, so just keep an eye out for that. Everybody else, the positioning, obviously ranged, just, don't be super close, but just kind of hang out close enough. Melee camp, I've heard he's got a pretty big hitbox, so you really don't have to be all in his guts or anything like that. You can probably hang out in a decent position. All right, so the main thing we're looking out here for is incineration. If you are targeted, just kind of run out of the group. It is an ability that does less damage with the further that you run out. So just kind of get out to a healthy distance away from the rest of the group. Make sure you drop the debuff. Once it drops, go ahead and return to your buddies and keep doing what you're doing. He's going to cast Gale Blast. It's basically going to be a circle around him. Just make sure we have to run out, and make sure you run out a good distance, because right after Gale Blast is done, there's going to be a bunch of swirlies on the ground. So while you're running out, just kind of do like a /5 from everybody else. Once those swirlies are done, then rejoin the fight again. Pretty straightforward. Next, he's going to do Burning Cataclysm. He'll basically disappear, and there is going to be he'll reappear on one side of this platform here. What we need to do is, as a group, move to the opposite end of whatever side he's on. Okay, and once we kind of get to that generalized area, he's going to cast a bunch of swirlies. Those swirlies will expand and basically take up majority of the room. While we're on the other exact opposite side of him, it's going to be our duty to find kind of a safe spot for us to hang out. So just be quick on your toes when you're looking for that safe spot. It'll be obvious. The main thing is just get to the opposite side of wherever he respawns. So that's the main thing here. All right. Lastly, when we're running back towards him, once that ability is done, when we're running back towards him, he's going to do Molten Eruption. Don't worry about these swirlies. They will knock you back, but they don't do any damage. You can stand in them afterwards. This is going to be from the ability later on. So basically, we do this 2 times. Once the cycle is done 2 times, phase 2 will start. He will disappear. He'll do Smoke and Mirrors. And then basically all these swirlies that have been left on the ground that I said it's okay to stand in, at that point in time, it won't be okay to stand in. There'll be a bunch of pillars that'll spawn from them. All right. And the idea here is we need to knock down all the pillars and kill them. In the same time, there's going to be 3 huge circles that will spawn on the ground. It's going to be scales that are falling from the sky here. We're going to need 3 mobile DPS to go ahead and soak those up. So if I could get Tal, Clay, and Kale, yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that too, Kale? I want you to science the bubble, see if that works, because we'll need to know that for heroic. So again, Kale, Tal, and Clay. Those swirlies, that circle you need to soak, it's going to appear wherever he is. So you need to make sure once that phase re-engages that you quickly get to him as fast as possible to soak that up. Now, when you soak up that circle, you will have a debuff, and basically you have to run around and attack all the pillars that are spawned. The idea is you want to get the ones that are kind of on by themselves, while the rest of the group kind of AoE downs the ones that are grouped up together. So pretty straightforward, nothing serious about that. But just make sure you once the burning cataclysm is done, that you get back to them as fast as possible, so you can soak up that the scales, and then you can do what you got to do from there. All right, and then basically we just rinse and repeat that until he's dead. Any questions? Let me drop a table here.
Yay! No more loner table.
All right, check for pull.
Are you going to have a mark on someone that we should follow for the fire?
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just got to find wherever he spawns, and then just go directly opposite of that.
Run to the back and then watch which direction the fire is moving and kind of head at that. It's pretty clear where the patch is going to spawn, where the spot patch is going to be.
I put a star on me, Haley, so in case.
It's a bad idea.
All right, everyone's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3,
Free pop.
2, 1.
Was that you, Boral? All right, get ready for incineration. If you're targeted, get out. Next incineration's incoming.
Got him. Move.
All right, Gale Blast. Like I said, just kind of get away from him. As soon as this is done, there's going to be swirly, so make sure you dodge that as well. All right, look, we see where he's spawning here. Get to the other side. And now we're just going to find a zone. Looks like we're good right about here. Nicely done.
Well done, Necro. I'm proud.
Just going to turn him around here in a second.
Next time that happens, can the Warlock put a portal down?
All right, so we're going to do that whole phase one more time.
Got him.
Incineration, make sure you take those out. Get ready for Gale Blast, and then the swirlies right after that. Spread out /4. Okay, next Cataclysm. On star, get over here.
Can we get a Warlock portal to the mid? if you can get.
All
I
right, get
saw
ready
that
for stage
barrel.
2. My 3 runners, get ready. Soak those up. Remember, my runners try to get to the ones on the edges. Everybody else work towards on the middle, getting these down. Nicely done. Keep it up. Nicely done. Very clean.
There's a spider underneath them.
Oh, yeah. There's one more. All right, I got him. Taking him back to blue. Actually, we'll just keep him right here. Second pots if you haven't used them. Take those out. Get ready for Gale Blast. Swirlies right afterwards. Get the star. Oh, it went away.
You got my hopes up. I was looking for star.
Yeah.
So many world vein stuff. It is glorious.
Turning in. All right, let's wrap this puppy up. Nicely done.
GG.
Is that an hour already?
Yeah.
Signal interference negated. Connection restored. You're back. What happened? I learned that it doesn't take much.
I got a big guy, Cal.
Betrayed me. Champions, that vision is as much
Got what?
as it was for you.
The big guy.
God wants us to believe that my corruption is inevitable.
Hideous behemoth.
But know that I will
You got it.
until his
Looks like Cell.
lies at my feet.
That was just rude.
Facts.
That's coming from Kale. That's gotta be bad.
God, this zone is beautiful.
Monstrous behemoth is more like so.
There we go.
I may join the fight in a bit, Junks. I'm enjoying this zone.
Where the hell are you?
I'm all the way back here.
All right, hurry up. We need you on this ads.
I'm a
Next
Frost
set of-
DK. I don't do ads.
Next set of ads coming up. As,
You know me. I come in, I do one thing, and I loot, and I run off.
all right, wait. Don't blow yet. As Trin and Tal and Haley can attest, this one is a little special. Okay, we're going to group them both up. Focus on Skull. And then this is basically the introduction to the next boss. So a little mini introduction to one of the mechanics, but basically we're going to group them both up. We're going to focus on Skull. Okay, Skull is going to do that whole mana shield thing. We got to burn him down, and then right after that we have to burn the shield for the other ad, and then we get them both down. All right, it should, in theory, it's supposed to work, but let's see how it goes. Remember, Skull first. Nicely done. Okay, break this quickly. Nicely done. Very clean.
So remind me, why are we not siding with him? He seems to be in the right side.
Something, 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 Titan, something, something.
But the Titans lied to us. So Kale, how come you don't have the best title in game? Servant of Ny'alotha.
Because this tune's still on that quest line.
It's not a quest line title.
Oh, well, then I have no idea.
Okay, two-phase fight. Boral, we're going to hero right off the bat as soon as we're in position here, okay? As soon as you see that, go ahead and time warp. Main thing we're going to be doing here is I'm going to pull him towards the middle here. Melee camp, just make sure you're in a nice tight group. Range camp, just make sure you're in another tight group, preferably on opposite sides of the boss. What the main thing he's going to do here is called Devour Magic, and that's going to be coming in non-stop here, okay? That's going to be the main mechanic we're dealing with. It's going to help with another ability later on in the fight, and it's going to help with the real estate in this fight as well, making sure that things go nice and smooth. So when you are targeted with Devour Magic, you're going to get a debuff. It's going to be a circle around you. Okay. You need to take that out. The first set that comes out, I would prefer that you guys go out as far as you possibly can. And then all the subsequent sets that come in will just, you'll take it to that old set and then just try to overlap them as best as you can. And then eventually by the time he hits 100% mana, we'll have those around us, but they won't be cramping our style where we originally start in the counter here. So again, the first set of ads that get, or the first set of players that get Devour Magic, just take that out as far as you possibly can, and then come back in. The next set, take it out to the old ones, and then come back in, and basically just work outside, start outside, and then work your way back in with that. Okay, so that Devour Magic, it's going to leave a pool of void crap on the ground. The ability we have to look out for is Stygian Annihilation. So when he does Annihilation, we need to stand into one of those pools. There's going to be a whole shitload for you to choose from. So just find one. Make sure you stand in it before it goes off. If it goes off and you're caught outside of one of those void pools, it is a one-shot mechanic. You will die. So that is very important that we make sure that you get inside one of those void pools when that Annihilation goes off. Okay, the other thing is Dark Manifestation. There's going to be a giant swirly circle, and it's going to pull you in towards it. It spawns randomly all across this platform, so we can't bait it or anything like that. It's just going to happen. It's going to drag you towards it, so just make sure you run against the grain, so you don't get dragged into it. Once that swirly is done, there's going to be an ad that pops out from it. Courtesy of intentional failure, they found out that we can at least ignore it at least on normal. So do not worry about that ad at all. Once it spawns, we're just going to let them run it inside into Mott, and then that's that. We don't have to worry about that from at all. Okay, so once he hits 100% mana, he's going to start phase 2. He's just going to come to the middle, and then basically he will have a mana shield that we need to burn through. Okay, the tricky part about this mana shield is it does reflect all damage back to the users or to the player. So if you are doing big dick damage, you'll be taking big dick damage as well. So healers, you have to be especially conscious during this fight right here. Scott, I would prefer if you have some kind of healing cooldown rotation, just so we're not overlapping and not using them inefficiently. We do have 60 seconds to burn them that mana shield here, so I need to make sure that we're all staying alive for 60 seconds. That stuff does hit hard, especially for those who are doing high DPS. They will be getting injured very, very fast. So I'll give you a couple minutes here to figure that out. But the main thing is I just don't want them overlapping. I want to make sure that we're using them to the best of our ability here. Next, there are going to be some orbs for the healers that are going to be spawning from all these from the corners of the room. Kale, let's see here. I want you to handle. I want you to handle the green side of the room. Okay. And then I will handle the orange side of the room. Okay. So anything that comes from orange, I will grab that orb and bring it back to the group. It's a 6-second buff kill, so we got to be hightailing it. Make sure we get it back to the group, to the healers, so that they can get their buff. Healers, the buff that you get, I forgot what it was. I think it's like 150% mana regen, and then like plus 50% healing buff. So you'll get a lot of. You'll have tons of mana. You'll be doing tons of healing. So don't worry about. Don't worry about conserving your mana in phase 1. You're going to be earning it immediately right back in phase 2. So if you need to go ham in phase 1, absolutely do that. That's pretty much it. Once we burn his mana shield in phase 2, the whole phase starts all over again. The main thing here is the annihilation mechanic. Just make sure you find those pools from the Devour Magic. Make sure you step in it before the annihilation cast goes off, because it is a one-shot mechanic. All right, check for pull.
Oh, when do you want me to use it?
Basically, at the start, Haley will just trank and kind of keep everyone topped off, hopefully, and then it'll go into cell. And then once he's done with all his, then we'll probably both have to pop our revivals and stuff like that to, do instant heal on everyone.
Okay.
It's 60 seconds, Scott. I'm pretty confident with our DPS. I'm fairly certain it won't take us all to 60 seconds, but just play it by ear. Like I don't want them going back to back to back to back. You know, I mean, obviously if we're taking a lot of damage, you know, but space it out if you need to. You probably need to call it out. You know, when player XYZ needs to use their healing.
Yeah, just got to see how bad it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. We need to see it first, and then we can make the adjustments from there. All right, when we're ready.
For the orb phase, or like when we start the actual fight, you want me to use it?
No, it's for phase 2, whenever we're breaking the shield.
Okay. That answers your question, Sal.
Okay, everyone's ready. Here we go. Kale, grab him, bring him over here. Actually, yeah, range. You can probably stand right about where this triangle is right now. As soon as Kale goes in, he'll grab him. You guys can just start going ham right away. And then, yeah, Kale, bring him over here and then flip him. Oh, one last thing. Melee camp. Make sure you keep one of these void circles close to you guys. That way you can continue to DPS, and then when Annihilation comes out, it's just literally you don't have to go far at all. You can just quickly take a few steps back, stand in the void zone, and then come right back out. Okay, everyone's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Pre-pot.
1.
He sounds like an arcane mage.
Against the grain. So since we're not handling the ad, Kale, I'm not really sure when we should swap. Because that's when we were supposed to swap, is with the ad. Shadow wounds, let's just do 3. I'll grab him at 3. Alright, got him. Alright, Annihilation's incoming. Get ready to stand in the zones. Get inside. Against the grain. Nicely done. Keep it up.
Run, Drac.
We're good. I got it.
Against the grain. Get ready for phase 2. All right, everybody bring it in close. Help your healers out. Kale, remember you got green.
Oops. Oh, Clay.
Get Clay up, please.
Drake.
Go ahead, Sal. That's not too bad.
Yeah. I'm sure it's going to be a heroic thing. Get that one last buff. All right, get ready for Annihilation. Keep that one close, Necro. All right. Find a zone.
Okay, got it this time.
Nice.
Well done, Clay. I'm proud.
Second boss if you haven't used them. Got him. All right, let's push him. Nicely done. Hats off to Intentional Failure for figuring that one out.
I'd like to give a shout out to Clay for surviving the annihilation.
Poor Clay.
I got loot though.
What'd you get?
Good.
Oh,
Azurite helm.
Congrats.
Oh, where's that lieutenant? Does anybody know where it spawns? It was after this boss, right?
It's after the third boss.
Oh, after their boss, okay.
Yeah. It's like the big guy in the middle. You can see him right now, Gareth, the executioner.
Got it. Yeah, he's a big boy, that's for sure.
Yeah, you could fall off.
Make sure you're looting the trash because some of them give you corrupted mementos.
No, don't tell Cell that. Please. I like having buffs for once.
Don't then.
Cell, stay away from me.
All right, guys, be careful with these platforms. You can get knocked off. Could probably skip that group.
But BOE.
Nah, yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That heroics ones are going for a pretty penny on the H.
So did they get rid of Tet and Forging altogether, or is it just for like gear that you can get from bosses?
It's gone.
It is gone.
But there's still Warforging, right?
Nope.
No, it may come up like, oh, it's been upgraded, but it means you either got like an extra piece of like secondary stat and or a socket. The item level increase is gone. Look at all you people running away. Doesn't hurt. It does like no damage.
Pulling this set back here to us. Keep pulling him back. And don't get knocked off. Like I almost did.
Listen to your own instructions.
Yeah. Tano or Necro, if one of you guys can start gripping. Or interrupt. Somebody interrupt so we can bring him in.
I got him.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you're like a big squirrely black circle, don't run into the raid.
But now I'm just tempted.
Yep.
You could PK everyone, so be good.
I can be self for once and try to knock people off.
Sell 20 points if you knock junks off.
20 points. What does that get him?
A hug.
Be wary of that group to the left.
Tal, you're giving junks too much credit.
Kel, make sure you turn one of their slams right into Tano.
That's why I stand on the side.
I got a little scary.
I had the utmost faith in your spikes.
That's all I got.
I didn't see meta pop. You're good.
Yeah, it's when you see junks pop meta and we're in trouble.
I get lots of mini metas. I am running Gluttony.
Grats on BOE.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I corrupted one too.
Beautiful tier 2.
I didn't get any last raid at all. I was so mad. Except I
Okay.
can't trade with you, Cal, so it don't matter.
All right, we're gonna pull Skitra right about to where Kale and I are right now, close to the middle of the room here. Kale, as soon as he gets here, just flip him over. So he's facing away from everybody else. All right. Same thing, Boral. As soon as we're all in position here, to go ahead and hero right off the bat. Kale, we're going to be swapping at 3 to 4 stacks of Shadow Shock. So just kind of play it by ear, see how many you can take here, and then that's when we'll go ahead and swap. All right, the major mechanic we're dealing here with is Shred Psyche. If we can, everybody kind of hang out on this side of where I am, and then basically, in a loose circle, loose stack, just kind of everybody hang out on the left side of Skitra. Now, when Shred Psyche comes out, the person that is targeted, you're going to run to circle right around this area right here. Okay. Wait for your debuff to drop. Once it drops, it's going to summon an ad. All right. Now that ad is going to cast Psychic Outburst. We need to, we can't interrupt that. It's going to go off no matter what. Now, my ranged personnel, you can start attacking this ad immediately. Melee camp, you have to wait until Psychic Outburst is finished casting. It does fall off. The damage falls off with the further we are away from him. So again, if you get Shred Psyche, come out here to orange marker, drop your debuff, ad will spawn. Ranged personnel, go ham on the ad. The melee camp, wait until Psychic Outburst is done, and then and then kill him off once he's done, and then just come back to the group and finish working on Skitra. All right, so at every 20%, so he's going to do this 5 times. Every 20%, he's going to do a intermission phase here. He's going to disappear, and he's going to split our group into 2 phases. All right, you're going to get there's going to be a blue debuff, and one's going to be a red debuff. I forgot what the names are, but I just know blue and red. Kale, you and I, we will be communicating in this phase right here, so nobody else needs to say anything else. I don't want any confusion. Kale and I are going to be the only ones talking in here. So what I'm going to be doing, Kale, here is Skitra is going to summon 5 ads in each phase. Okay, one of those ads in both phases is going to be on the same location, and then basically both phases have to kill that one ad in order for us to get out of that phase and then start the fight all over again. So what's going to happen, Kale, is you and I will always be in separate groups, in separate phases. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start putting down world markers on all the ads. Kale, you have to figure out which one lands in front of the ad that shows on your side of the realm. Okay. Once you see that world marker that's front of the ad in your realm, then you call that one out, and then everybody will head to that marker. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So that's all phase 2 is. All right. We get split into 2 different phases. I'm going to drop world markers on my ads. It's going to match up with one in Kale's phase. Kale calls that out. We move to that ad. We kill it. And then we start phase 1 all over again. And we just rinse and repeat until he's dead. All right. Ready, check for pull. Okay, so again, Kale, you're going to hang out right about where I am right now. So just bring him back over here, then flip him. Everybody else, you're going to hang out where I am on the orange marker. Just hang out on this side of the boss. And then again, if you get that Shred Psyche, run over to orange. All right, Kale, let me start a pull timer.
5, 4, 3,
Pre-pot.
2, 1.
All right, flip him. Shred Psyche.
Embrace the madness.
All right, range. Work on the on that ad. Okay, everybody else get to that ad. Get him down. Nicely done.
Are you certain any of this is real?
All right, put down markers.
Not the only one.
Any of them, Kel? Which one?
Moon.
Moon.
Everybody gets the moon. All right. I got him. I'm going to take him back to him. Unless you got him. Yeah. All right, Stretch Psyche's coming out. Get ready. Same thing. Did you really take any kind of damage, Kale?
Yeah, got a little crazy.
All right, I got him. Adds in the back. Range, start working on him. Melee, wait. All right, get to the ad.
I don't even know why, but I make it there and it's dead.
Get ready for the next intermission here.
Reality and illusion meld into one.
Green.
Everybody get to green. All right, just start slowly dragging him back, Hill. Shred Psyche's coming in the meantime, so we're gonna have to ad-lib this one. All right, right here is good. Just go ahead and flip him.
Embrace the madness.
Take that out, Clay. All right, everybody get the ad.
Clay! That's why melee don't.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Get Clay up. Get ready for the next intermission.
Are you certain any of this is real?
Oh, geez, I forgot to clear the other ones.
Blue.
Everybody get the blue.
Clay, did you die on the first boss?
I did not. Oh wait. I think I did.
Technically, he ran at him and died.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Got him. Next Psyche incoming.
Embrace the madness.
Run that out cell. Range, start working on him. All right, everybody else get him down. Quickly, get ready for the next intermission.
Reality and illusion meld.
It's the last one.
Blue.
Everybody's on blue. That was easy. All right, no need to move him, Kel. Just keep him right here, and we'll wrap him up. Shred Psyche, just make sure you run it out. Got him. I didn't realize it was with every swing, Kel.
Embrace the madness.
Yeah, that's the only thing he casts.
Just burn him. I think we can get this. Yeah, we should be good. Let's go get that lieutenant. Oh, Cell. What am I going to do with you?
So, Junks, currently, Clay is winning.
I'm just learning.
That's not good, Clay. Usually it's Tano with the early
I
lead.
was about to say, it's normally me. First raid, it's normally me dead on every boss.
Let's get this. Let's get this group to the right.
So these world vein shards are awesome.
Yeah, my raid doesn't even use it for some reason. It's pretty OP.
Oh, we can go this way.
But
Yeah,
ads.
this way.
Ads equal BOE.
There's plenty of ads in here.
Can somebody confirm if there's plenty of ads?
I can confirm there's not enough because I don't have a BOE.
I like the way you think, Scott.
Remember, don't get knocked off with these big guys.
Clay, you gave me a heart attack on that one.
Why?
Clay, I'm still doing it.
What did I do?
You did nothing. You're now a priest.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay.
I think this turned more into how many people can you knock off with.
So far, no one.
Trin, Tal, how was the soccer boss? Was it pretty?
Yeah.
We still
Okay.
killed it even though half the raid was dead, so
Yeah, we killed it with half the raid dead and one tank for the last 35%.
Look at the ads.
I'll
go.
get you, Tano.
One of you two will. I'm just glad Val's not a priest anymore.
I can switch.
Please no.
Those nights were rough where both of them were going at it.
No, it was worse when it was
rough for
freaking
Tano.
them two and James was with it. So it was 3 priests.
Yeah, we
Cal and-
conspired.
Cal and Dinner used to both be on priest and just keep like pulling me around. But
I keep pulling them back. There's a lot of shit back there. All right. Well, we'll pull to. We'll get to Zanish, and then we'll take a 5-minute.
By the way, you have the lead.
Okay. Copy that. I think Kale's arm needs a rest.
That is a nice amount of mementos.
Oh, who got there?
Elevator boss?
Me.
Does it
Somebody
kill you?
knew.
Not
Find out.
sure. So that's why I was going to say somebody should try.
Tano.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Clay, you're already ahead of everybody.
No,
You're
no,
the
no, no, no,
perfect
no, no, no.
candidate.
It does not kill.
Oh, it crashes the game though.
But it
If
has a
it did,
giant
I would have
spine.
Are you stuck below? Did that person? Who was it?
No, it ends up just like you can just run straight out. I did get stuck below it, so if it did, it would have killed me.
Oh,
Goodbye, Mr. Mage.
there is a lot of chonk here.
Pull it all.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. All right.
You gotta kill.
Yeah, Kale, bring him to these gatekeepers. Yep. Work on Skull first.
I was about to say, what was Skull?
Sorry, I thought I clicked it. Shit, he's chonky too. Damn.
Well, go ahead and queue up some Netflix. This could be a...
Yeah.
Well, here's Tano's infinite number of ads.
Doubtful they drop gear though.
I hope so.
All right, next gatekeeper. Skull.
Hey, Junks.
Yep.
My blood spec is like eyeing off 1 million HP.
Oh, it's amateur night. That's nice.
Compared to you with 1.06.
That's because I'm missing health. What were our numbers in Legion? Was it like 10 million or something? I forgot.
No, I was capping out at
You guys are getting like 30 million plus.
I was like 36 mil, I think was my highest.
Jesus.
Yeah, I had ludicrous numbers. The HP level of blood though has been nerfed. There's nowhere near as much as there was in Legion. Oh.
Multiple anchor points detected. Protocol requires localized sanitation prior to anchor deployment.
Aye, you have to clear out any beasties so that the anchor can be placed. Once you have them all set, well,
Okay, Kale. All you, buddy.
Big pull, big pull.
Grab it all.
This is so fucking beautiful. Like, holy shit.
We need a 5-minute break now.
How far away is Xanish? I see him on the map, but I
down
just
the
have no
steps
idea.
through the door.
Okay, so down to the right.
To the right, yeah.
I don't know. Well, I mean, were you serious, Drac, or are you just joking around?
About what?
Taking a break now? Because
No,
it looks like we got a lot of trash.
I was saying, Tanos needs a moment.
Oh yeah, Tano needs a moment.
Oh, I
So
just cracked.
Yeah, make sure you get your selfie in, Tano. the cell?
No, that was me.
Oh, Scott's crashed.
Yeah, one of those things when you're fighting around stairs, press too many buttons, it likes to DC.
It likes to be spicy.
Had to give Cell a chance to catch up.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have phased through the stairs and just been eternally falling.
Come here. I already know what Cell is doing. Thinks he's slick.
I may or may not have spent almost the entire fight taking selfies.
Got a die coming up.
See if you can pull him back. Ah, no big deal. I'll grab him. Screenshots, Tano, or selfies?
Both. I got my selfie camera out.
Oh.
And I was taking screenshots.
Was that another lieutenant that we killed earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. And it was 4 lieutenants, right? I think that's what I read. Almost so. Be careful. Don't pull those chunks.
Or do.
Sal wanted to spend some time with his family. I don't blame him.
I feel today is like more like you're like, don't do this. Oh, let's see what happens. Everyone else thinks.
What's more, let's see what Tano thinks might happen. Got an ad coming from behind.
Oh, don't get feared. Oh, good grip.
Anchor point detected within temple interior. Recommendation: proceed with caution. Caution. We don't do caution.
Good one, Magni.
That kind of sounds like me. What's this caution you speak of?
But the world's champion! I'm carrying a promising specimen.
Please get rid of your specimen.
Underling, you will address me as queen. Insolence only prolongs your agony. You will break, or I will carve out your defiant tongue. More likely, Zanish. Azeroth's champions will be the ones to silence you.
Poor Ashara.
Release me. Only I possess the means of defeating Ny'alotha.
So many platforms. I don't like this.
Afraid of heights?
Since I was good.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I do have wings after all.
Sell, you're fired.
And actually, for real, does anyone know what this carrying a specimen thing is?
Are you pregnant?
I don't
Damn.
know.
Well, see, when a xenomorph wants to reproduce, they let these little,
I think you had the wrong lore there, Kale.
yeah, close enough. I mean, what do you think those little flesh beastlings are that we have to kill
Yeah.
every week?
That's true.
Cry shall echo
All right.
eternity.
5-minute break. Smoke them if you got them.
Can I get a lock closet, please? Can I please get a summon back?
Haley?
Did we lose her? Oh, somebody left Discord. Oh no, I see her in there. No, I heard somebody left Discord, but I thought Drag was pointing at her. Oh, it was one of the bugs. Yeah. Or, yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for the summon.
Mm-hmm.
I am going exploring whilst we're on break.
Okay. Yeah, we got to fill in a DPS too. Let me see who's back.
And zoning out gets rid of that you are carrying the specimen buff. I didn't know what it was.
Did you decline that, Tano?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to lose Tal here anyways. So we're going to need another melee as it is.
Well, I didn't know that.
I know. No, I'm just letting you know now.
I was like, range DPS, Demon Hunter, boot.
Yeah. Just grab whatever we can. Locks are not online tonight for some reason. Oh, that's tempting. We can replace him with Cell.
Oh shit. Sal. No, it's fucking bottle!
Tano, ask him if he can DPS.
I've sent a PM.
Okay. I don't know if he's waiting for a summon. He's still hanging out in Borealis.
No, he pinged me saying summons. Like, we have no warlock, so he should be on his way, but he hasn't jumped in Discord even though I've pinged it.
Yeah, I don't see him moving. He's just fucking... I don't think.
He is moving around Tradewind on my map. Yeah, he's just gone into the sanctum, so he's taking the portals.
All right, as soon as he gets here, I'll drop a fresh table.
It's the downside of not having a warlock. We don't have summon.
Gordon.
Boral, you have everything. You don't count.
How do engineers not have a summoning portal yet? I hope it phases him close to us.
I know after a wipe we got teleported to where we enter into the big open area here, so hopefully that's where I'll go first.
Oh, right outside here?
Yeah, well, in the entrance area where we fought that big group.
I have many lucky do's you like. May your feet find good trails.
He's almost here. No ping Discord again.
Okay, thanks. All right, Clay. Let's make it 3 for 4 tonight.
No, it's 4 for 4. He died on first boss.
He died on 2 of the 3 bosses, right?
He ran in and got one shot by Rathian.
Yeah, technically, the first boss did kill him.
Scott, are you familiar with this fight?
No.
Okay.
He made it sound like we were going to have some trouble going through most of this, so I only watched like the first.
Who said there was going to be trouble? I didn't say that. It's probably Sal. He's always a Debbie Downer. Okay. Tano, can you get on this guy? Make sure he at least has Discord or he's acknowledging that we're talking to him. In the meantime, Boral, you're good to go, right?
Here he is.
Ish. Okay. The video I read also said, our watch said that it goes off of your hitbox as well. So just be wary about that. It's not gonna. It doesn't bounce off of you technically. It bounces off your hitbox. So just be wary about that. Okay. So for those that are familiar with this encounter, I'm going to have Boral solo it on normal. Should be no problem here on normal, but obviously in heroic it's going to be a little bit different here. But just for normal, we're going to be doing the solo mechanic. Okay. Kale, we are going to be swapping after every abyssal strike. It is a knockback, so get ready. Man, make sure you do your best to position yourself where you are not getting knocked back off the platform. Second, I do need you to yell at me because I will be, since this is the first time I'm seeing this encounter as well, I'm going to be looking at a lot of different shit, so just yell at me when I need to taunt or if I forget to taunt off of you. Okay, so main thing here, one ability that, well, just to preface all this is we will be moving a lot, guys, so just be ready to be in that mind state where we will be constantly moving, finding different places to hang out on this platform. One of the abilities that we have to move from is Torment. Basically, Ashara is going to pick a bunch of zones on this platform, and we just got to find the safe zone. That's all it is. I believe she does like 3 consecutive times where she'll mark a bunch of areas of the platform that are unsafe. We just got to find the safe zone, and that's it. The second time we're going to be moving is Xanish will be casting Soulflay. I don't know how many people are targeted with this. I believe it's maybe 2 or 3. I can't remember for sure. But basically, if you are targeted with Soulflay, there will be a copy made of you, a copy of your character. And basically, you just got to run away from this character. All the videos I saw and all the guys I read said that we should move together as a group. So Kale, just keep an eye out when you do see Soulflay. We're going to move together as a group away from those copies because they will do a bunch of damage. It does fall off with distance as well. So
yeah, from what I remember, most people get targeted by it.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, and so, but then your character will be orange, and he'll be emanating an orange circle. Just make sure you're out of that orange circle.
Yeah. The latest Fat Ball said both. It said that you, as long as you're out of the circle, you'll stay alive. But they also said that it's best to move as a group away from those flays.
Well, yeah, if we're all stacked together, then we can all kind of move together. It's easier that way.
Okay. So that's what we're going to do. Let's do it that way. I think it'll be a good practice for heroic anyways. So everybody keep it nice and tight. Or, you know, a close stack as one group. I don't want everybody all over the fucking place. Just keep it nice and tight as one single unit. Okay. All right. So the main meat and potatoes of this encounter is the void ritual. So 3 orbs are going to be, our circles are going to spawn around Xanish. This is where the soccer game starts. So since Boral's going to solo this, Boral, you're going to be in every single time it goes off, you're going to be in one of the circles. The other 2, I want 2 healers. So Scott, it's going to be either you or one of the other healers, or you designate 2 healers, but they have to be in every single time. The reason why I want healers, because those people who stand in those circles, they'll receive a 99% damage reduction done. So I would rather have a healer in there instead of a DPS, because since Boral's going to solo it, I don't need anybody else in there. So either you and somebody else, or just designate 2 people just so they know that they got to stand in there when the time comes. All right, so basically when those 3 circles come out, again, 2 healers are going to stand in there along with Boral. Boral, I wish you best of luck. I got all the faith in you to execute this, but it should be pretty easy, I think, right? Yeah.
You can screw up a few times, but we'll still kill her.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it, right, Drac? I mean, that's really just those.
It's all there is to it.
Off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easy peasy.
All right. Let me drop the table here, and then we'll do a ready check. Don't forget about Flash if you didn't pop a new one yet.
Okay, so what it looks like, the circles are they're little orange circles.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of look like
Yeah, it's eyeballs. It's eyeballs, right?
It's the
I
same
think so.
thing off of that cool.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looked like.
Yeah, they're obvious. You can't miss them. But yeah, just give me 2 healers in them, and then Boral will take the third one. All right, check for pull.
Me and Val can do it. We don't have any super range based stuff.
All right, everyone's ready. Here we go. I'll grab her first, Cal.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Remember, keep it tight, guys. Pre-pot.
1.
I'll pry the screams from your flesh.
Oh, go ahead. Hit it now. Yeah, off the bat. All right, bring it in close. Soulflay's incoming. So we're going to move together as a group. Torment's right behind that, so we got to find the safe zones.
You are mine to torment. Your anguish will never end, Azara.
Find safe zones. I didn't see Soulflay go out.
It went out.
Oh, it did? That was quick. Keep moving, keep moving.
Got her.
It's an orange circle.
Okay.
Only the people that get targeted can see the orange circle.
Oh, okay. I got it. All right. All right. Well, if you're targeted and they're really close, just yell at the tanks to move. And I didn't get knocked back, Kale. Oh, okay. All right. Here comes a Void Vitriol. Get ready, healers and Boral. All right, they're up.
Val getting that other one.
Yeah, that's the one right there, Boral. Yeah, the big shiny one. Got her. Get ready for safe zones.
Soulflay's up.
Move, move, move.
Moving.
Don't touch the ball.
Yep. Good call. Safe zones. Good job, Boral. Get ready for the next set of safe zones.
Your agony gives me strength, my queen.
Keep moving, keep moving. Oh boy.
Play your mind.
Next set of soul flays. And then healers and Boral, get ready for the next Void Ritual. There it is. Got her. Remember to stay away from the orb. Let Boral do his thing.
Do not allow the void near me.
Safe zones incoming, get ready.
Your agony gives me strength, my queen. I'll play your mind.
You know, just to keep this uniform, we will move clockwise. So, oh, the tanks will be moving clockwise. That way, at least you'll know which direction we're going in. Next safe zones. Second pods if you haven't used them. Healers and Boral, get ready. Got her. Oh, that one is tricky. I don't know if you can get in there. All right, we missed that one.
Plays out.
Moving. Watch the orb. Next safe zones, get ready.
Your anguish will never end, Ajara. Darkness, come forth.
And should be the last set of safe zones.
Plays out.
All right, wrap this puppy up. Nicely done.
We fulfilled our end of the bargain, Ajara. Now honor yours.
Mind your tone, whelpling. A queen keeps her
Which way do we go?
Listen closely, as I will only say this once.
Do we go up these?
For all his
This elevator?
N'Zoth was ever the weakest of his
I don't know. We went to Ilganoth from here.
vestige of their power yet remains that can be turned against him.
I wanted to go to Hivemine. I don't know which way to go.
His foul heart, my son,
Okay, yeah, let's go back down.
not disrupted my plan.
All right, let's make our way to Hivemine.
No matter. Zalatath is
Yeah, thanks for coming out, Tal.
strike true. Should your first blow fail, you will not survive to attempt another.
Yeah.
Now go and do what you will. I tire of intermediaries and heralds. The true throne of power beckons, and I intend to claim it.
Ajara has a fondness for games. I will examine this dagger for signs of treachery. But for now, let us continue.
No, it looks like it's this way. Right?
Sal! That one gave me a heart attack.
Get used to these flying bugs. Kale, keep moving forward. I want to start up a group as soon as we get these at.
It's alright, Junks, I got you.
I meant to say keep going forward after we killed this. Caleb just took it literally.
What were we taught in the army? Follow the last given direction.
I think you went more the Marine route on that one. All you heard was go.
Yep.
Well, it was worth it. Cell died.
Wow.
It wasn't Clay.
Clay's AFK.
I'm back. And now I'm dead.
That was fast.
The balance has been restored.
I got meleeed. So I blame the tanks on that one.
Depends on what hit you.
You got meleeed by Rathion as well.
Yeah, tank's fault.
If it was a swarmer, that's on you. Should have used Vase.
Too much DPS. Is that what you're implying? I'm just too powerful.
No.
I'm just out threatening you.
No, you weren't right.
Just more threatening. Drawing more threat.
Clay, use your words.
Alright, Clay, I'm gonna need you to assault Omen threat meters so you don't do that again.
Alright.
He's an athlete. He doesn't have to be smart.
So for future reference with those pools, I think that poison that gets put on you guys, if it doesn't get dispelled in time, it's basically one-shotting.
Yeah, it also explodes and hit anybody within 8 yards, which is why I was trying to run away. I took 3 of them and
jump and see.
Maybe it's an illusion.
Some of them are doing 45k to me.
Good. The sooner you place these anchors, the sooner we bring down Ny'alotha.
Okay, sell these mementos. They're not for the backpack. Okay. They're for the talent tree.
You can't buy it until you max the talent tree out.
That's stupid.
Well, that's good. I like it because I know exactly that's what Cell was going for first.
All right, I'm carrying another specimen.
What the hell, Tano?
Close your face.
I don't know. Val, the first one was a stillbirth.
Jeez.
Stop getting close to the face huggers.
Alright. Be careful. Don't pull those. Those are bosses. Don't pull them.
You sure? You said that about the ad before Grothy Worldbreaker.
Yeah. Wait, how did that animation go? I forgot. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought he was gonna like jump away or something, and then like how King Mechagon does.
Go through entire fight. Pop hero is just an ad. The boss pops up.
All right, I'll keep the I'll keep this open, the LFG open, but we're gonna keep moving forward here.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay, that works. All right, give me a second here. Okay. This is certainly going to be a AoE cleave fight. So if you got some essences, focusing iris or road to hell, go ahead and switch that up right now. Do we have a? Do you need a codex for that? Do we have one? Yeah, go ahead and drop it so people can switch if they need to. But definitely change whatever you need to change to get a AoE cleave spec going on here. Okay, Kel, I'm going to take Tekris, and you're going to take Kazir. All right. We will be staying with these bosses the entire fight, so there's no swap per se, but there is a time where we need to separate them. Okay, so Tekris will be on blue, and Kazir will be on star. When that time arises where we do need to separate them, just take Kazir over to star. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So. All right, these two bosses, they will be taking turns controlling the hive mind. Tekris will be starting first, and then I couldn't see anywhere exactly when the switch happens, but we will know because it's like what I was able to ascertain was that there is like a 5-second cast, so we'll see it when the bosses do change turns taking control over the hive mind. But Tekris will start first, and then Kazir will take it on sometime later. But I just don't know when. I couldn't see anything about that. All right, so while Tekris has control of the hive mind, there's a couple things we're worried about here. Echoing Void is the first thing. That's just a /4. If you are targeted, make sure you're /4 from everybody else around you. You will do damage, so just kind of find a cubby where you can kind of hang out and not do any splash damage on anybody else. But that's, once again, it's Echoing Void. All right, so while Tekris is active, the ads that come out, there's going to be lots of ads that are going to be coming out throughout this entire encounter. While Tekris is active with the hive mind, the ads will be buffed with Void Infusion. That's basically they're going to be buffed. They're going to do more damage and a boost in speed every second. Okay, all right, done, Tano. Yeah, like I said, Void Infusion. They're going to be buffed and they will be increasing in speed every second. So it's highly important that we get these ads down as soon as possible when they start coming out. All right, so there's two type of ads that come out. Again, the ads, they'll be buffed differently depending on who's in charge of the hive mind. So when the ads come out and Tekris is in charge or controlling the hive mind, the two different types of ads. One is going to be a drone. All right, and then basically, while we have Tekris, we're going to stack on the boss. Okay, and then basically the drones, they're going to they don't have a threat table or anything else like that, so they're just going to target people. So we want to do a hard stack on the boss, and then basically all the drones will come to everybody, and then we just AoE cleave them down, and then That way, that'll be taken care of. So once the drones are done with, well, once the drones are summoned, a little bit after, there's going to be darts. Okay, and then they're like flying ads. There's only going to be 3 of them. What I want to do as best as we can, Necro and Tano, is, from what I understand, is they are grippable. So you should be able to grip. Since there's only 2 of you, I want you to pick one ad, okay, and then grip the other 2 if we can. I really don't know where they spawn. I don't know if they're close enough to where you can grip them, but just try your best to grip the other 2 to the 3rd ad. That way they're all nice and tight, hopefully, and then we can just AoE and cleave them down as well. All right. Again, when Tekris is in control of the hive mind, they will be doing more damage every second, and they will be moving with a high rate of speed every second as well. So we need to really, really cleave them down as fast as humanly possible. Okay, so Kale, when Tekris is in control of the hive mind, you stack Kazir with Tekris. Okay. Now, when Kazir takes control of the hive mind, like I said before, you will see him summon or a cast for like 5 seconds. He is movable as well when he starts casting. Okay, so as soon as you start seeing him cast, start drag and move over to Star. They got to be 20 yards apart. When Kazir is in charge of the hive mind, they have to be 20 yards apart. So you take him to Star, you hang out on Star. I'll keep Tekris on Blue. All right, now Kazir, he's going to be doing a couple things as well. He'll be spawning these little ads that kind of spawn at the sides of the room, and then they're just going to roll across the room. Just dodge them. Pretty straightforward right there. The other thing he's going to be doing is Mind Numbing Nova, and that needs to be interrupted at all times. So, Kale, you can take care of the first one. What's the cooldown on your interrupt? I can't remember.
Rebuke is 15 seconds, and Avenging Shield is 13.
Okay. All right. So between those 2, I feel like you should be good. But in the event that you aren't, my range personnel, Boral, mainly you, or Trin, you 2 guys, just keep an eye out on that cast on Kazir. But that's a big one that has to be interrupted. It's a lot of raid-wide damage if that goes off. So again, that's Mind Numbing Nova. Kale, if you got to be on top of it. If you feel like you can't get it, just make sure you call it out so one of my range personnel can interrupt that as well. All right. Okay, so Kazir, he's also going to, when he's in charge, he's going to be buffing these ads as well. All right, and the buff they get is regeneration, and basically once they hit 20%, they will regenerate 3% of their HP every second. So it's one of those things where once they hit 20%, we can't just move on to the next thing. We have to finish them off one by one to make sure that they do go down. Otherwise, they're just going to keep rebuilding their health at an insane rate. So let's make sure that these ads, that we get them down as fast as humanly possible while making sure we get them down one by one. All right. Also, he's going to buff one of the flying ads, one of the the drones. So once the drones come out, he's going to buff one. This drone is going to I forgot what he casts. He starts casting something. But anyways, we can't move him. We can't interrupt him. We can't do any of that stuff. He's just going to start casting. We have to nuke that one down first, immediately. All right, and that's when Kazir is in control. All right, so really, that's it. It's just all about ad management when they come out. From what I understand, it's about every minute or so, minute and a half, somewhere around there. But that's all this fight is. It's just ad management, taking care of those ads as quickly as possible, and then dealing with them depending on which buff they have as well. So again, when Tekris is in charge, the ads, they just do more damage and they move faster. We just got to get them down as fast as possible. Necro and Tano, make sure you 2 guys grip the other 2 flying ads to the 3rd flying ad. Let's see if that works. We'll go from there. Kazir. Kale. Okay. And then, of course, when Kazir is up, the ads have regeneration, so we just got to make sure we get them down one at a time. That way that they don't get back up. Lastly, they do have to die within 10 seconds of each other. Once one dies, the second one's going to start casting something. I forgot what it's called, but I just know it's a wipe. Or they go back to full health or something to the tune of that. I just know we got to kill them within 10 seconds of each other. So I would certainly keep an eye out on raid boss health and just kind of move around if we need to. Let's just get a pull in and see how things go from there. Let's do a ready check for pull.
The pally went to the bathroom.
Thank you.
So the bosses are they going to die simultaneously, or we take one at a time?
They need to die within 10 seconds of each other.
All right.
I'm going to keep an eye out on health to see where we're at. And then basically, obviously, when they're together, we're going to be cleaving them. Okay, that was nice of him. We're going to be cleaving them, but once they're separated, when Kazir's in charge, I'll kind of see where we are as far as boss health, and then I might ask you guys to move over to Kazir or stay on Tekris, depending on where we are as for raid HP. We're going to keep moving here because I don't want to wait another 30, 40 minutes for somebody else to join in here. Let me do one more ready check. Okay, so to start the fight kill, we stack him here on blue, all right? Everyone's ready? Here we go.
Five, 4, 3,
Rebot.
1.
Yeah, that's how it looks right there, Kale. Go ahead, right now. So Mind Numbing Nova, get ready for that. That needs to be interrupted. Kills should have the first one. Nullification Blast, that's for me. All right, here are the drones. Everybody stack up tight so they all come to us. Excavate Void, if you get that, step out. /4. Oh, it looks like it's all of us. Okay. Another interrupt, Kale.
Looks like Rebuke will be ready for every single one of them.
Okay, nice. Sidestep that, Kale. All right. These ads, they're going to start rolling all over. Just dodge. Okay, these ads right here, see if you can grip them over here to... Okay, they keep moving.
They fly away.
Yeah, I see that. All right, work on these ads. Get them down. They can be CC'd, rooted, all kinds of different stuff. Get ready to switch, or get ready to take him to Stark. Not yet, not yet, not yet. He has... I don't think he started... Did he start casting? Yeah, there we go. Now take. Okay, everybody move over to Kazir. Take those drones with you to Kazir and get them down. Make sure we keep one healer in range of junks. Keep interrupting Kale.
So I'll stay on him.
All right, dodge the rolling bugs. Echoing Void, get ready to spread out. Okay, yeah, everybody stay on Kazir. And then once we bring them back together, then we'll start cleaving them. All right, the daughters are up. Let's get them down. Nicely done. Yep. Root them, CCs, whatever you got. Grip them. Rolling ads are incoming. Get ready. Okay, Kale, bring him over here. Get that last order, guys. Okay, 4 damage on Tekris. Bring those drones in. Cleave him down. Such a klutz. I didn't get chains. I totally forgot to do that.
We could really use mass grip right now.
Yeah, Tano, what the hell?
You're the one that's tanking.
Okay, this is not good. All right, Kale, I'm going to separate them just a little bit. They got to stay within 20 yards, so we're good here, but Kazir's going down a lot faster.
A little bit too far away.
Bring them back in. Yep. Grip those in. Nicely done. Good job, guys. Keep it up. As soon as he starts casting, Kale, that's when you gotta move him.
Okay.
Kill the ad.
Yeah, get that daughter. Bring all those drones to Tekris. Oh no, go ahead. Yep. Go to Kazir. Kill Kazir and then come over here to Tekris. Rolling ads, get ready.
Reconstitution casting.
Hello, Clay.
Quickly, get Tetris. Tetris, Jesus. Nicely done.
Clay manages to die somehow.
Oh, geez, Clay. Come on, man.
So did I. Which one did you get?
Alright, what's the next boss?
I got Riku.
Now I have to figure out corruption.
No, we're gonna do either Shadhar or Dress to Goth, but I don't know which one. Honestly, I only studied up until
both those are easy. Those Shadhar is just straight up tank and spank. Dress to Gath is kill ads, pick up buff, kill boss.
All right, let's do Dress to Goth then. Where's which one you said spank and tank? Shadhar?
Well, Shadhar is the first one we're gonna encounter. We go into the butthole.
Nice. You said butthole.
And make sure there's always a tank by the tentacles, or else they slam the ground and just wreck everyone.
Did someone just fall off?
Aperture is certainly the polite way to put it.
Look at Val leading the way.
Val's the new tank?
No,
Sure, why not?
she was making sure I could find the butthole.
I mean, it's hard to miss.
I am a paladin.
As soon as we get to him, we'll take our last 5-minute break.
At this rate, Junks, I don't think an extension is going to be needed.
Well, those last bosses, I have a feeling they're a real doozy. I got a feeling, especially for
see how we go.
Especially for people like Cell who are on like rank 2 of their cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Out there getting back pats. Oh, that hurt.
I don't recall.
I know one boss has ranged tentacles and melee tentacles.
Yeah, I gotta research the rest of these bosses.
Nope.
For Dressigath or whatever, it's pretty much like we tried to have like just a few people assigned to it and killing the boss, but the debuffs were running out and then going away, so it was kind of just like everyone grab it.
I don't even know what you're talking about because I haven't seen anything.
There's gonna be a bunch of tentacles. When you kill a tentacle, some black patches spawn. You pick up a black patch, and that allows you to damage the boss. Rinse and repeat until the boss is dead.
All right. Well, what's Shadhar all about? Because that's where we're going right now, right?
It's a patchwork style fight. Just he's gonna drop some shit on the ground. Just don't stand in the puddles and then DPS the crap out of him.
All right, guys, you heard the man.
Then we have DPO.
Kill the eye, kill the eye, kill the eye.
Did not kill the eye.
I don't know. It looked like Tenno summoned that.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Since he's carrying around Ny'alotha's baby with him. Wait for the lieutenant kill.
Clay, how did you manage to die on that fight, by the way?
I don't know.
I think a lot of roly-polies came at once.
Hey, look, it's Vectus.
Ugh, don't remind me.
No, it's Vectus's brother, Mectus. This is what spawns when you don't spread the orbs out.
Somebody needs some preparation H.
It's a lot of anger down here.
So I'm bringing friends.
Necro, can you, like, give Ny'alotha something to deal with this? What can you prescribe?
I almost spoiled something. You would have been mad.
Please continue.
I didn't think that happened.
Yeah, surprise.
I just ran in.
So, Boral, what did you learn? Anyone else getting deja vu where you think you're about to fight the royal family at the bottom of
The royal family?
Yeah, AQ-40.
Oh, okay. All right. No deja vu for me, sir.
And the ridiculous amount of trash.
The legion of trash that is just annoying above all else.
They're making up for the lack of trash.
You know, raiding would be fun, but those pesky bosses get in the way. Why don't we add more trash?
Enter as parasites, but will feed my perfection.
Water pad.
Yeah, let me run out of there.
Damn it, Haley. Do your job, Haley.
Damn.
Don't stand and stuff. Jeez.
I don't know about the tanking mechanic. I just know. I mean, I don't. Trin, do you remember what the tank swap is for this?
This fight happened so fast, I didn't really get to take it in.
Yeah, I mean, you'll figure it out. Just play it by ear. And he has a breath. He has multiple breath attacks. So just don't stand in front of him.
Okay, Gil. Yeah, so from what I'm reading is taunt, so that tank with crush is never hit by a dissolve. Phase 1, tank boss in the middle of the room with range spread out loosely all around him. Every 20 seconds, raid takes damage for 5 seconds. Umbral eruption, zone appear under player's feet and deal shadow damage to player's hits. Spawns faster as the fight goes on. Umbral breath, frontal cone at random players. Fears players hit for 10 seconds of hit. Was that something that was going on in your fight, Fears?
No.
That's no. Just that's the
heroic.
breath, right?
Umbral breath, yeah.
Yeah, just so nobody should be getting hit by that except the tanks potentially.
Yeah, we kind of just tanked him like semi near an edge and just had everyone like fan out around him.
Really, there's not a whole lot to think about. Just dodge the puddles, DPS boss. Oh yeah, there's that little ad mechanic, but I don't even know what we really even paid attention to that.
Oh, okay. Did you guys want to take a break? Somebody type if they need to take a break, or you just want to keep. Okay. All right. Fuck it. Let's jump in. See what happens. Hero off the bat, I guess, Boral.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, don't get hit by that. Do we kill that ad or something?
It just comes.
Okay.
I think those we just let hit us.
All right, dodge the breath. Next phase.
Purple turns to green.
Oh, that's a fast breath this time.
Okay, we gotta soak these purple orbs.
He was in the middle of that Cascale, so I don't know what happened. I taunted.
Trying to make me die.
Oh wait, did you get both of them?
Yep.
Oh shit. My bad, dude.
I have become clay.
Haha.
Can someone just get me up?
Yeah, get him up, please. Soften rage.
Jen, can you innervate me?
Innervated.
Well done.
GG? Question mark?
Yeah, question mark.
Finally, rank 2 rune. Yeah, our runes for later on.
Further into the butthole.
Yeah, is that Dressigath?
Yeah, so for that one, the boss has a buff where he heals like 9 million a second.
Mhm.
But anyone who damages with the debuff from killing the ads, he cannot heal from that damage. So it starts off where you just like can't really damage him, and then from there, as people get debuffs from killing the ads, you just whittle them down.
These are the ads we're fighting right now that are going to be in the fight.
Yeah, I think the way we did it was the big crushing tentacles were melee. Maws, I think, were ranged, and then the rest, everyone just worked on it after the priority was set.
Interrupt Mind Flay, get out of the way when the tentacle does this big slam. It's pretty straightforward.
Watch out, Val. This coming straight for us.
It's all you.
Yeah, that's because I healed you.
I know.
I need a quick few junks.
Okay.
Darkness within. Step forward and accept my.
All right. Well, actually, we'll just take a quick fire right now. We'll do a bio. So you need one.
Junks, you there?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
So I'm pretty sure the idea is you just have to kill the ads before they reach 100 agony. So I think when they get 100 agony, they start doing more powerful. They have a more powerful ability.
Okay.
We never really even ran into that when I remember, because the ads go down pretty quick as long as you stay on top of them.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what tanks need to do. So it says Wildhead is saying tanks should taunt after each volatile seed cast and let the debuff expire on ads. Or do they mean the tentacles?
Yeah, so there's going to be 3 different types of ads. So I'm assuming, I'm not sure which ads, if there's any particular one, but probably whichever ads are most available.
Okay. And these 2 eyes, is that something Kale and I are tanking, each one?
No, those are,
Are those the ads that they're...
No, those are just ads. They're gonna be popping out throughout the fight. They should go down quick, but they'll be periodically spawning.
I got you. Okay.
They just cast Mind Flay, and then they basically all they do is Mind Flay, as long as they go down quick enough.
Oh, yeah, I see here. Yeah, it says move away from tanks when they're afflicted with volatile seed. Make sure that one tank is always within melee range of the boss to prevent Void Grip from triggering. Void Grip. Harnesses the void energy, drawing the target towards the caster and stunning them for 5 seconds.
Yeah, it just basically means you have to always... Someone always has to be tanking the boss.
Okay. So, yeah, looks like Kale and I, our tank swap is volatile seed. I'm going to do a ready check to see who's back. And then if I get it, Kale taunts, and then I go find some ads, drop the seed, and then come back to the boss.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I think we had melee focus on the tentacle outdressed Gath, and then ranged were mostly on the maws and the eyes. But yeah, I don't really know. I think you just kill ads basically.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me drop the table here because I think everybody's stuff is about to expire.
Healer shouldn't pick up the black puddles that fall because it doesn't do anything for them. It's just the black puddles basically allow us to damage the boss. So reserve those for DPS.
Also, careful picking up the blobs because you might take 2. Because some of them are stacked pretty close. So just like step away from the ad for a sec and then move in when you got a clear path. Just
okay. And what did I thought I read something. So in order to damage him, there's some shit that drops from the ads that you guys pick up. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, so that's what we're talking about. Every time you kill an ad, there's gonna be some black puddles that spawn, and basically you DPS should run over, pick up 1 puddle, which will give you a 30-second buff. Then you just tunnel the boss until your buff expires. Then you go back to killing ads.
All right. Let's do a ready check for pull. We'll just run in, see how it goes. All right, everyone's ready. Here we go. Kale, I don't know if you heard me. Volatile seed. That's our taunt swap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shit, we've done it at the beginning. Might as well. Take that on the ad, Kale. Or whatever. I guess these eyes, maybe?
Those black puddles are where you get the buff from.
Okay, interrupt mind flays.
Melee focus on these big pinnacles.
Got him. Void glare, I guess we turn around for that.
No, you just have to avoid it.
Okay. Come on over. Yep.
Salami tentacle on the other side.
Taking my seed to. Or
Oh shit, it's on me. Alright, so that's the general gist of the fight. Dodge shit, kill ads, and pick up the blobs.
Buff,
Okay.
pick up puddles, tunnel boss.
Got it.
Repeat.
So when you guys pick up the puddles, is it like an extra action bar or something, button or something?
No, it's just the third.
Okay, alright. And that debuff allows you to do damage? Okay.
Yep.
I like this fight.
Yeah, I'm sure all these are going to be a doozy on heroic.
You got a puddle in the back.
So basically, if you don't have the debuff, you should be hitting the boss, right? You should be hitting it.
If you don't have the debuff, hit ads. Or the buff, rather.
And dodge the creepy blob.
Going for the twofer.
Quickly kill. We got to make sure one of us is in range.
But how will Clay die?
There's one more portal.
It's an endurance fight.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, are we on pace here? I mean, are we doing what we're supposed to be doing?
Are we still alive? Yes. Therefore, we're okay.
I watched Preach's video today, and he was saying this is normal for like some
There are
groups.
two, purple orbs by the boss.
Some groups will kill this boss in like 4 minutes. Others take like 11 minutes.
They have a mark over them though.
Going for a slammer. Twofer.
Heading towards the back. Getting the twofer here. Having fun, healers?
Kaylee innervated.
Fucking hero again.
Jesus.
Wait, what?
Wow. I don't think I've ever come across that.
Last one was like good art.
Did we
So
hear
that was the last time. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Dead start and then phase 3.
Well, shoot, when we were trying to do Muat or whatever, the normal way, we almost got double hero, but then enraged.
Damn you, Drac.
Circle by me. Portal.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all, but if we take any longer in heroic, I guarantee we're gonna run out of mana.
Yeah, there's definitely a more efficient way to do it.
Just seems like the overall consensus is normal is a face roll and heroic is going to be when we really actually have to do shit.
I don't know if it was our group size, but we were getting 4 blobs an ad, and that made it go a lot faster.
Yeah, for real. We only getting 2 puddles per ad that time.
I don't know if that's the size or if they changed it.
Probably scales with size, I'm assuming.
All right. Who's at the bottom? Il'gynoth?
Yeah.
Yep. The only shield in this godforsaken raid.
You know you're not going to get it.
And I never will.
Not until the last night before we go into the next raid.
And even then...
Trent, did you guys do Il'gynoth?
We did.
Couple of pulls, yeah. We got it. We almost killed him.
Yeah, I think if we had time for a few more pulls, we might have had him. We were getting to the last organ.
Okay. Yeah, just if you could, just give us a quick rundown when we get there.
Okay.
Thank you. I blame Cell for not being prepared. Our comp was a little off too. I mean, we're running 4 healers and 8 DPS. I'm sure that didn't help either on that last boss. How was the healing? I mean, shit. Could you guys... Do you think that's like a 3 healing type scenario? I mean, on normal at least. I don't know about heroic yet.
Even right there, just as long as it took, our mana was the issue more than anything. It wasn't really, no one was dying because they're taking too much damage. We're just getting low.
Just the longevity of the fight.
I mean, that's the first time in a while I've actually had to use that mana pot.
Warning. Reduction of contamination required for anchor deployment. You will never be rid of me.
This is a giant cluster.
Yeah, these ads are annoying.
That's not a floating eyeball.
It's not the Il'gynoth I know.
So yeah, this fight's gonna be in quarters. First, we're gonna start off in this section where he's facing now, and he's gonna drop a laser that's gonna follow people, kind of like that thing from the room in Dalaran Opulence, like that little fire laser. So just try and keep that as tight as possible. And then, can you mark from left to right, Skull, X, and Moon, or whatever the third one you want? Those are going to be the organs, and those will spawn every time we kill him. They're going to let out some bloods. We had the tanks go to X and the right, or yeah, I said okay. Yeah, we had tanks go to the middle and left one. And they just interrupt the bloods and melee on the one focused on the one that we were killing. The bloods can be CC'd. They have a nasty dot on them that needs to be dispelled or kited. But we're going to be focusing mostly on the organ and just trying to cleave them down. As the organs die, they're going to release the bloods that will just come continuously throughout the fight. So it's just basically that. And then while we're killing organs, there's going to be a debuff with a big circle under you. It's the get away from everybody else. The circles can overlap as you aren't overlapping on people, so that's okay.
Same mechanic as there was in the Emerald Nightmare Ny'alotha fight.
Yeah, the biggest thing is that as we kill an organ, just trying to keep the laser puddle that it's going to leave behind as contained into that area, because then the last phase is just going to be a burn, and eventually the softed rage is running out of space. And never let him face the raid, because he does a big cone.
All right, you heard the man.
Wing it. Got it.
You get the hang of it once you see it. It's pretty straightforward.
And save hero for the last death after the third organ.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You said the tank split, Trin?
For the organ phase, yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll go to X, Kale. All right. Definitely took that to the face.
Note, I should not get hit by that.
Now you take him.
Alright, we have more people by X, so let's kill X first, probably.
So tanks go to Moon and Skull. Everyone else go to X.
We just interrupt?
Yep.
Yep. And then we were doing where we were stacking near the mark, and then as people with the debuffs got, they ran out, so everyone else can just stay on the mark and reset back.
All right. Well, I won't be able to get to interrupt, or I can't interrupt every single one.
No, you won't be able to.
Blobs came out. Okay.
Are we killing ads?
The priority is the organ, and then cleave them down. They can be CC'd and everything, like stunned, rooted.
Got it. Okay. So the drill is to kill all the organs once this phase starts.
All right, rinse and repeat.
Now, the little blood orbs are going to continually come out of the organ that we have killed.
Got it. Okay.
So try and hang out to the right a little bit where we have already dropped lasers, and then like keep them like semi-contained in that area. So for this next one, the tanks should be able to stay on the same organ and then alternate off kicks.
Got it. Okay.
All right, head to moon.
You get the first one, Cal?
Yeah, I can actually grab all of them.
Yep. Okay. That works then. Watch out, Val.
You got enough to take another one?
Yeah, I can meta it.
Who do you want to?
Scott.
Don't stand behind me.
Yep. Watch out for the blue tank. Don't stand behind blue tank. Priest. Get Necro up, please.
B-Res is around.
All right, guys, let's make this count.
I'll take boss when he comes back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is certainly wild. We'll definitely need to clean this up as far as all this gump.
Yeah, this is about where we were in terms of just getting overrun by Bloods.
Yeah. I see what you were saying about keeping everything nice and tight in those quarters.
Yeah, and it's almost like you want to hang out in the previous section you were in, the limited gaps, and then just like fill that up as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. Yeah, we're going to call it there. Really good job. Got a lot further than I thought we would, so pat yourselves on the back. We'll come back here tomorrow. Hopefully we can wrap it up and then go from there. Otherwise, good job. We'll see you guys tomorrow. For the pugs that joined, thank you so much.
Sweet.
Thanks, guys, for an invite.
Cheers, man. Nice.
Night, guys. Thanks.
Night.
Night, Clay.
Night, ma'am.
Junks, are you doing anything right
1 second.
The swarm is advancing over the serpent's spine. We must drive them back.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Who needs to do keys or vision?
I need to do a vision.
I need that second zone vision.
Stay vigilant. What's the situation?
Yeah, I need to. Let's see here. Yeah, I need to do all the shit. So if you guys can give me like 30 minutes or so, I can probably get the stuff out. Okay. Yeah,
Are you guys
I had
doing
some. Yeah, the assault. I had some last second stuff come up. My plan was to do everything before raid, but that obviously didn't go the way I wanted to.
I could do it before raid tomorrow if you guys don't want to do it tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it tomorrow, because that way, that'll give me. I can just take my time doing all these dailies and shit like that. You need to do dailies, Haley?
Yeah, I just didn't know if you were doing the assault too. We could just do them.
Well, no, I want to get
Whoever
Tenno
else.
involved too. Yeah, so we can do it tomorrow. You're good for tomorrow, right, Tenno?
Yeah, before raid.
Okay. Yeah, so let's just get the vessels tonight, Haley, and then yeah, we'll do it before raid tomorrow.
Okay. So you didn't want to do the assault tonight? You just want to do that and the
yeah. I'm gonna do everything tonight. I'm about to.
All right, I'm
go.
gonna
Did
jump
you do all your dailies and stuff?
See us tomorrow.
Later.
I didn't do this assault because I think it just popped out during raid.
Okay, we could do that. Give me a second here.
Boral, are you doing it too?
I'll do it too.
Already heading there.
Try to join Junks' group because I don't know where I can find you.
Who needs an invite?
Me.
I'm in already because I'm cool.
Where are we going? Vale or Doom? Was that where the assault is?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't do the assault earlier today? Or the dailies? Junks.
Yeah, I know. I missed out. I was pissed. But I did do the previous assault, so.
Yeah, I didn't realize they'd do the they'd reset the dailies like that. I figured the assault was the thing, but I kind of screws people out that get on later at.
Yeah, it does.
If you guys have the key for that locked chest, it's in this tent right here.
The dailies aren't kill rares, are they? At the moment, you are phased to us.
Okay, that would explain it. But you guys are in Vale, right?
Yep.
See Necro.
But once you get closer and get the thing, you'll probably be fine.